Nepal is a magical place, and there's something about it. You feel it from the moment that you hit the ground, the sights and the sounds, and it just has this amazing history, and when you get there, you just really realize that you're in a unique place. At Colored by Amber, we're in the business of empowering women, and that's not just women here in the U.S., but that includes women artisans who help make these amazing inner layers that go into a product. As part of the Full Circle program, we're committed to paying fair trade wages, which in this case means it's an above market wage. We also provide health care benefits, which is something that's very rare in this area. And we feel like that is an important part of helping these women provide for their families, as well as supporting the traditional artisan industries of which they are a part of here. If we can do something to help create a future for the next generation in Nepal, we will have won. The key for us is being able to find leadership that shares the values that we have with regards to taking care of the people actually making the product. And Lakpa, his sole mission in life has been to help women. In a number of his workshops focus specifically on employing women with disabilities. And we feel super fortunate to have been able to develop this partnership because we know that the things that we do there are actually going to benefit the artisan.
I love to think that I'm connecting women in a village, creating these beautiful elements to go in the joy to women in their homes in the United States, building their business. They're making things better for their family, just as we're doing here.
In Nepal, we source indigenous materials that include bamboo, grasses, hand-spun silk, and handmade papers. The handmade paper is derived from the Lakta tree, which grows naturally in the Solo-Khumbu region. It's harvested in a sustainable way that does not negatively impact the natural environment there. And it's so exciting to see the materials being made really in much the same way they were made hundreds of years ago.
It's handmade, so every piece of paper is different. You're able to see through it and you get that different texture.
I mean, how that design came about was we were there in the workshop. I mean, just really eyes wide open, trying to spark an idea. And Lakpa, he grew up in these mountains surrounded by monasteries. So for decades has had a team of artisans who are creating monastery paper. So what we found in the workshop was a box full of edge trimmings from the prayer paper and held them up. We thought, there's something there.
It's just mind-blowing to see the connection between our products and how the papers have been used in this region, really forever. Suddenly you see the origin of it, and I think in many ways the soul of the product is where these things come from.